Hi, everyone. I'm Kimberly Sested, and I am joined here with John Brotherton, my amazing co-star in Lights, Camera, Christmas. And we're excited about our new movie with you.
Well, that was supposed to be my line, Kimberly. But if you want to just keep reading, you could
Is,
just take
is
all my
this
lines,
is this
like you
how
did
we're going to
when
do
you were on
this?
set.
I'm not.
Keep
This is how
reading.
this
I'll
is
just
going to
be here
go.
in the background.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
listen, we're so excited for you to see our new movie, Lights, Camera, Christmas, part of Countdown to Christmas.
That's right. And
We had no
have
fun on this one.
we have a couple of questions that Hallmark Channel has sent our way, and we're going to be answering those for you. So let's get started. Do you want me to go, John,
I
or
want you to read it. You rip it, and we'll both answer it.
all right?
Okay.
In Lights, Camera, Christmas, my character Carrie meets movie star Brad, who is in town shooting a holiday rom-com. Can we share a little bit more about how their paths cross?
Well, I'd say we shot the rom-com. Brad was shooting like a traditional Christmas movie, don't you think? I don't know. I think we created the rom-com. If we were
Well,
really
there were, I think they said it, you remember, like you and your Santa thing.
Oh, I guess so. You're right. But you, yeah, that was your
rom-com, or Carrie inspired that. But
yeah, Carrie definitely inspired the rom-com. You brought the humor to Brad's life. For sure. I mean, in the best kind of way. You made him listen. Okay, so we met. It was Sarah. We ran into each other on the streets. I was talking to my agent. I needed your cell phone.
In the movie, but not in real life.
Yeah, for sure. And I was oblivious to myself, really, and grabbed your phone kind of out of your hands, made a call, and then you just caught my eye. So I had to track you down in town. That's kind of what happened.
And how we further cross paths, this might be answering another question, is somehow I get roped into helping this movie, which is currently very stressed out because they're losing a lot of personnel. And I am called upon to help be part of something that I have no clue about. So it's fun because I am like an audience member stepping onto set going, I have no idea. And it is quite the zoo and the circus. And she's just, a fish out of water trying to survive and not sure why she's there at all.
Super talented and a dreamer. So in a way, you fit right in, right? I mean, that's kind of
like in real life.
No, I mean in the movie, in real life, but like in the movie,
and in the movie,
your character is a super talented. Even though you're in a small town girl, like you're a super talented dreamer.
In real life,
in real life, in the movie, in real life, so when called upon, you add your extra little sprinkle of magic dust to the movie, and everybody falls in love with you. Including Brad Baxter.
Brad. Yeah. Okay, John, you have a question?
Let me ask you. Carrie's mom, Nancy, loves Christmas and all of Brad's Christmas movies, and she encourages her daughter to take the role of costume designer, which we talked about, for My Favorite Santa, the movie within the movie. Mm-hmm. How does working on the movie help Carrie find her holiday spirit?
This is funny because actually when I do Hallmark Christmas movies, which I do every year, I have more holiday spirit and Christmas cheer when I'm doing those, because I'm like, you kind of knock it all out of the park. You're like, I went ice skating, I had the snowball fight, I built the gingerbread. When Christmas actually comes around, I'm like, I might just like put on my sweats and call it a day. But doing all of those things for a Christmas movie really does get you in the holiday spirit, even though it might not necessarily be real. And going, she learns about the fake snow, and they had she's walking around the Christmas lights and doing all of these Christmas activities for the movie. But of course it sort of enchants her, and she becomes, you know, not so cynical about Christmas.
Even
And
though
I,
she,
in real life, am not cynical about real Christmas, but I'm certainly early on, before Christmas even arrives, like in the mood for Christmas.
I like it. I like it. You didn't hear me, but even though she tries to kill me with fake snow, that was probably my favorite memory of the whole.
Oh, I really want you to share that when
Yeah.
we
We
when
had
we
like this great scene where we're like rolling around in fake snow, and it's fake snow on purpose, and I'm the actor teaching her about, you know, the magic of Christmas and fake snow. So we're like making snow angels, but then she decides to just douse my face at point blank with a big handful of fake snow. Well, it kind of sort of inhaled that, went to my lungs, and that was fun. And
he
we had
actually got fake snow stuck in his
in my
throat,
yeah,
and you had to get a
yeah.
doctor to give him muscle relaxants to let it go. Hey, kids, have a
Yeah.
plan when you
Don't
are on
inhale
set
fake snow
and packing
or
fake
eat
snow.
yellow snow. Okay. Oh, you're up.
I felt horrible, but I laughed a lot.
Oh, it was. I wouldn't trade the memory for the world.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I could not stop laughing, but I was nervous laugh because I was like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. Okay. Okay. John,
Mm.
your character is Brad, and he's known as the king of Christmas movies, but finds himself wanting more challenging roles. What was your favorite part of playing an actor?
Oh man, well, it was so fun. Like being a ham was just fun. But I think the thing that was really cool is I think the misconception of actors is there's like the person and then the role they're playing, but really there's like it's like a triangle. There's also like the persona of who an actor is that I think this movie does a great job of touching on, because I think actors, we all know them, have they're who they are at home, but there's also like someone that they pretend to be a little bit when they're out in front of people or they're on the carpet, or you know, we always say the same thing. It's like we're working. Like when you're out and about, like you're working. So there's kind of a version of yourself that like you're trying to put out there to the public. And I think Brad is caught up in that. And where Carrie is the first person that helps him strip that away and kind of become real again. So kind of playing that triangle was really fun. The real Brad, the persona of Brad, and the actor in the movie, and kind of getting to go back and forth and allowing, like, you know, to ham it up when it was the performance, but also really allow your character to strip me down to nothing when we fell in love. So it was fun. I thought it was such a fun, awesome experience. I love the little stuff too. Like we got to like hold our sides in the middle of a scene because like we were rehearsing in the scene, you know, and really get to play the behind the scenes stuff. When you and I are in the trailer and we're doing the fitting, one of my favorite memories ever on set. And I know it's going to be cut down to nothing you know, because we just don't have the time on TV, but like we just were in there ad-libbing and improvising for so long and laughing, crying, laughing. It's like 110 degrees outside. We're sweating and just like riffing. It was so fun. It was just so fun.
Yeah, I think we were able to laugh at ourselves as actors.
Totally.
You know, there were like a lot of jokes that were, you know, about actors, and we're like, they're true.
Yep. Lean into that one.
So we got to, well, you did especially got to make light of yourself and really play with that. And your ad lib had me crying, laughing so hard. But it's true. I wish I had a little more of that. Like when I'm out and about, that persona, I'll be like, I think I'm too myself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thing I put on, and they're like, oh wow, yeah, this is me. So that might, I have so many funny stories about that, of having like my kids having a meltdown at this like really beautiful Christmas thing, and then I'm like yelling at my kids, like, but like, you know, like a mom does.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, are you Kimberly Sesden? You know, you do Christmas movies, and I'm like busted all the time. You know, I'm like, yep, I am, and like my kids hawking things at me, and I'm like, you know what? We're cancel the carousel. Peace out, everybody.
We're going home.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Fans who love Hallmark Christmas movies will love this story that takes you behind the scenes and shows the production side. What was your favorite part of filming a movie about filming a movie?
Well, kind of what we were just talking about. We're, you know, just being able to, it is a lot of our world that we deal with, and being able to share that with the fans, I think is so fun because you know, everyone always asks me what it's like filming a Christmas movie at, you know, in the summer or wherever it is. And like being able to see the snow machines behind us and like panning back and seeing what it looks like, not on the screen, what everything looks like, you know, around, you know, that setup is so fun for audiences this year to get a look at making a Christmas movie. So that is the fun of it. That's the exciting part of it. And I just get to be lost in it completely while also trying to wrap my brain around a movie star. You know, it's a bit like that Notting Hill, right? Where Pretty Woman and Hugh Grant, you know, he's just a bookstore owner and I'm like the Hugh Grant, right? Where I just own a thrift shop, really, you know, of some of my own designs, but like a retrofit kind of store. And I do not belong in this world at all. And it's like Julia Roberts, which is John, kind of steps in the store and you're sort of mind blown. You're transported into a whole nother world that you're very unfamiliar about and tentative over as well. Because I think it brings a lot of like, I don't belong here. You know, so
you killed it. It was so fun. You just absolutely crushed it. And I got to wear sunglasses the whole movie, so it was just so fun. Like it's so rare that you get to be like inside. Like I got shades on, but I was like, nope, he's got shades on.
Yeah, Do you wear shades everywhere you go, John?
You know, this is gonna sound really silly, but like light blue eyes, like the sun is like a pain in our.
Yeah, it's light blue eyes.
No,
you know,
so
I wear them indoors because the light on my eyes.
Thank you. I don't have anything else to say.
Wearing them now.
Well, I might have to. This ring light's blinding me. So.
Okay, so is this mine? When our characters are not on set, Brad shares his Christmas tradition of watching It's a Wonderful Life every Christmas morning. Do we each have a favorite holiday tradition? I get asked this every year, and every year I lie. So I can't.
One more lie. Come on.
I've made it a thing with myself now that I like make up some like Christmas tradition that I like really want. So now I'm just telling the fans and everybody, I'm just being even more real this year that I lie every year. So
okay. There's your tradition.
Okay, John, you go first.
We have a few. We always have a prime rib, so we love cooking on Christmas. We don't watch It's a Wonderful Life, but we watch A Christmas Story, which is like our favorite. What else do we do that's fun? I don't know. You know, it's all about the kids right now. Yeah. You know, classic. I love the whole just spoiling them, letting them run out, and having all the cannon fodder. They're 10 and 12. We're like right at the like, you know, it's the magic's changing, but it's just the magic of Christmas morning. It's just you can't beat it.
Yeah, we run out first thing Christmas morning into the backyard and make snow angels. That's tradition, which is a lie because there's no snow. So, okay, no, but for real, I know that this is a question coming up, so maybe we can just sandwich them together. But Christmas Eve is really big. You know, we play games, and we usually we switch it up every year. We'll do like a theme. Like last year, we did sort of an Italian food theme, like, and we switch it up and we just go crazy. And we just like bought fresh pasta, and like we'll just do like a whole spread of that. And this year we might do a Mediterranean thing, or like we just, and then we have a big party with champagne, and the kids usually put on like something and then dance around, and it's got, I love it because we can invite friends as well and family, and it's like really all inclusive, and we just like go till 2 a.m. and then Christmas morning is like, you're walking out more of a zombie. It's not very special, we kind of
Your kids open one package on Christmas Eve. Do you guys do that?
Yeah, and then we sit around and they get to open one present that they've been thinking about, and they usually always go for the biggest one. Yeah, and so also here's a tip, parents, that I like to mess with my kids a little, is I wrap the smallest one in a big box now just to trick them, and then they open it and they're super disappointed. Anyway.
And they're super disappointed.
And I'm like, you'll have to wait for Christmas morning. You'll have to wait for Christmas morning. Anyway, welcome to my house.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They're like,
okay.
Okay.
All right, ready? Is it me?
Yes, it's you.
Okay. Our characters are interviewed at the premiere of our movie, My Favorite Santa. And Brad is asked his favorite scene. Without giving too much away, what's each of your favorite scenes from Lights, Camera, Christmas? You go first.
What's my favorite scene? I would say my favorite scene probably, and I haven't seen it yet, or what it comes down to be. I got two. I'm gonna cheat, but is the one in the trailer where I'm dressing you into the Santa suit, and there is like a Pretty Woman scene in there where you like scare me, and you really did in real life.
I wonder if it made it in.
It's not written at all, and I reacted and then laughed really hard, and it was hard to get it back after that. And there was just a lot of magical moments of just us connecting and laughing, and that one kind of just turned out magical. And then I really do love the ending of the movie, which I'm not going to share about what it is, but you'll have to watch to find out. It's really cute. Really cute callback to the beginning and the end, and it wraps itself up just like a Hollywood movie. So you'll have to watch for that, but that's one of my favorite scenes too.
I love the trailer scene, but I'm afraid that maybe I loved it because of what we shot, like so much footage that they had to bring down into this. So I know we had so many laughs in there that probably aren't in the final cut, but I'm sure some are. But it's more the memory of shooting that scene that was so fun. I loved our first date. We go on our date.
Oh yeah.
At the on set date. That was really fun because I think that was like you and I just like really at that point. It was a combination of the scene of the movie and the scene that we're shooting. We like had settled in to our characters, and it was just like real. It was like you and I sitting there having a conversation. They just happened to be filming it, and I thought that was fun. And then, gosh, I don't know. I had a lot. Yeah, they were fun. This was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, how does spending time together working on the wardrobe for the movie, which is what I do in the movie as Carrie, help her rediscover her passion again as a designer? And for Brad, his passion for acting. Do you want to, I'll take a quick swing at that if you want. Yeah. Carrie at the beginning of the movie has always had this dream of being a designer, and she's sort of been tinkering with designing her own clothes and selling them in also a retrofit store, which is like a thrift store meets like vintage finds, more or less. A curated store of vintage finds within her own designs. And some people from the movie stumble upon those and really think that they're good. And I think she begins to consider maybe she could do that full time versus just settling with the store. And not that you're settling with the store, because that's a huge thing to have as well. But she's just always wondered if she could take it all the way with that dream and just has never, always cut herself off from even beginning. So I think it sets kindling under that passion again, and then you'll have to watch the movie to find out what she does.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know. You kind of summed it up. Brad, his passion for acting. You know what it is I think when he falls in love with Carrie, again, going back to the scene where we were having dinner, like she just really makes him real. And I think the more real he becomes as a human, the sort of broader the spectrum as an actor he wants to attack.
Okay. Oh, John, it's you.
Is this me?
Yeah.
You're no stranger to working behind the camera, girl. You are a writer, boss, too, and having written another holiday movie.
That was not in there. That was not in the question.
Boss lady. You are a writer, too, and have written another holiday movie airing this year on Hallmark. How did you manage it all?
I don't know. Lots of stress lines.
No, you crushed it. Come on, get out of here.
I love making Christmas movies, and I love being in Christmas movies, and I love working at this network, and they're just an incredible group of people to collaborate with. And Three Wise Men and a Baby is a movie that I co-wrote with Paul Campbell.
So cool.
And we got to, this is our second time doing that. We did Christmas by Starlight, and so it was really fun to exercise those writing muscles again, and you guys are going to really like that movie as well. And I think when you do something that you love, it really does. It's that it just comes easy when you're really in love with what you do, and so that's how.
That's all. When does Three Wise Men come out?
The 19th. You can watch that one, and that's got Tyler Hines, Andrew Walker, and Paul Campbell, and a very cute baby.
Oh man, so fun. Okay.
Okay, I got one more. We've gotten to wear so many costumes in this movie, or I guess we did. There were a lot of wardrobe and a lot of different costumes. Do we each have a favorite piece of wardrobe from one of our movies? This one particular, I would like to say I want that red Santa jacket.
Yeah.
And you can see me in it on my Instagram. It's so fun. Who owns that? I need to track that down because
that's what I said when I was like, you got to have that.
I should wear it to a Christmas con or something. It's like the Matrix Santa jacket that it wasn't even mine, but it's my favorite piece that I stole and put on for an Instagram post only.
Yeah, well, the little backstory is, so my character gets a tailored, awesome Santa suit that your character
That is a pretty amazing Santa suit.
And so when I went up to shoot this movie in Canada, we went to like this awesome tailor who's been around forever, and he constructed this Santa jacket from scratch that is full head to feet, 6 feet tall, tailored. It looks like a Matrix, like Matrix during Christmas.
A cool modern Santa suit, yeah.
Totally. But you were able to rock it. Yeah, the Instagram footage of you or TikToking, I've got some good behind the scenes of you shooting that.
We need to start unleashing all of that.
Oh, they're coming. Yeah, totally coming.
There's lots of good stuff coming, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was certainly, I think, my favorite piece. But this character was fun again because I got to like lean into like being cool guy, wearing like dark like leather jacket and shades, and actory guy. So it was awesome. It was fun. Okay, a little rapid fire. Rapid fire. So you're gonna read it, and then I pick, and then I read the next one, and you pick. Is that the idea?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Make a Christmas dinner, John.
Yeah.
Or bake Christmas cookies.
I like to make dinner. My kids will bake the cookies. I want to cook the dinner. I love cooking. It's my therapy anyways. And so Christmas is all about a giant feast, prime rib and roasted potatoes and Brussels and
nice.
All the good stuff. So, okay. Do you want to attend a tree lighting or decorate a Christmas tree?
Decorate a Christmas tree.
Yeah, me too. I know.
Yeah. wine, Christmas music,
Exactly.
all the lights. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally.
Sing Christmas songs at home or go caroling.
Oh, is there an other?
This is rapid fire.
I'm gonna say sing Christmas songs at home. I've never really gone caroling, so
Okay.
it's got to be that. Yeah. Okay, Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Eve talked
Yes.
about that.
Interesting. I know, and I would have to go with Christmas morning. You're one of the few that I would say are going. With
I love the
Christmas.
anticipation before.
Okay.
Okay, okay, I did that one. Spend the holidays in the city or in a quaint town.
You know what? Oh man.
Again,
Holidays in
John,
the big city
rapid
is
fire.
I know.
Stop mine.
Listen, I'm stalling. Okay. The big city Christmas is kind of cool. It's kind of. I mean, I was in so I lived in New York for 3 years, and those were fun. It was fun in being in the city for Christmas. Although I don't know if I could do it every year. So a quaint town. That's like a Hallmark movie. So I don't know. That's a tie.
Okay.
Okay, snow angels or snowball fight. This is a duh.
Snow angels on Christmas morning, right, everyone?
No, it's a snowball fight. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I know. I was just calling back to my
Yeah.
lie about my Christmas tradition. Definitely a snowball fight. Be in a Christmas movie or watch a Christmas movie. You can do both. Lights.
How about you watch a
Christmas.
Christmas movie about being in a Christmas movie on November
There it is.
Hallmark Channel, 8/7 Central.
This Saturday.
Right.
How about that? I love it. Okay, John, when
Yep.
can everybody tune in to see this movie?
Saturday, November 5th. And check our, Instas and Hallmark. They all got that going on. What's your Instagram?
Oh, Kimberly Sustad.
All right, mine's John Brotherton. That's easy because we'll have social assets out there, I'm sure, telling you when to see it. Go to Hallmark Channel. They'll tell you when to see it.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We cannot wait for you to watch the premiere of our new movie, Lights, Camera, Christmas.
Speaking of, there's a hashtag Lights, Camera, Christmas. You can follow along and tweet along. And I think you and some of the cast are going to be together. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing I should do that a little bit live and bring you guys all in. I'm going to do a little premiere at my house with some of the cast. John can't make it, but
you know what you
he'll
could do?
be
You
there
could go on
with us
Insta Live
live.
and I'll join you. How about
That's
that?
right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. And we know that we're going to see you this Saturday. Tune in November 5th for Lights, Camera, Christmas at 8/7 Central, only on the Hallmark Channel.